have these past imperial potentates who take your title, all right, giving honor, because I said, and also going back to 1777. From 1777 to 1786, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship was put into force in January of 1787. So you're looking at a period of 10 years. That Treaty of Peace and Friendship was a monumentous task for the Europeans, not for you. Remember, keep in mind that you were ruling. They were paying tribute to you. So that Treaty of Peace and Friendship, the reason why they wanted to engage in a permanent Treaty of Peace and Friendship, because they could not keep up with the annual tribute payments. As they were paying, it was customary. Europeans' military and economic and political policies were dictated by their paying annual tributes to Morocco. But why? And that's not taught in the schools, though. They modified, they increased the army, setting to fight the Moors. Their customary was not to fight the Moors, was to pay the annual tribute. Thomas Jefferson, when he was Secretary of State under George Washington's administration, he wanted to go to war. But George Washington, maintaining European customs of paying annual tribute to Moors, did not. So when Thomas Jefferson became president in 1801, what did he do? He went to war. It was called the First Barbary War, 1801 to 1805. He went to war because that was Thomas Jefferson's mission, was to not pay the tributes, but to go to war. And they were paying us annual tributes, and it's evident in George Washington's letter to his Imperial Majesty, Imperial Monarch, Royal Monarch, Imperial Potentate, Sovereign Grand Commander, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. He, writing him on December 1st of 1789, he apologized to his Imperial Majesty for not keeping up with regular correspondence and not keeping up with regular tribute payments. He thanked the Sultan for honoring the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. See, this is why they give his Imperial Majesty great honor, because he was the one that honored the Treaty of Peace and Friendship and extended protection for them, as they were bays and days who did not agree with his Imperial Majesty, giving favor to the United States. So this Treaty of Peace and Friendship was a battle. And finally, June of 1786, Royal Monarch, Sovereign Grand Commander, Imperial Potentate, Muhammad ibn Abdullah signed the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. And that was a great task. Now, they got some protection. Now the Treaty of Peace and Friendship is important to us. Why? Because we're now in the position they were once in. Roles are reversed now. Roles are reversed. So this Treaty of Peace and Friendship is very important. This is why Barack Obama mentioned it, Hillary Clinton mentioned it, and her husband, Bill Clinton, mentioned it.